Welcome to the Queenstown Ice Arena, home of the 2018 Trans-Tasman Challenge, brought to you by the Untitled Chapter Winter Games. So we've got New Zealand versus Australia, Ice Blacks versus Mighty Roos. Last year, those Aussies took it in Game 3 via the shootout, so it was a very close series. Great to watch. Really excited that it's an annual event now. With me is my friend Joel Rindela from the NZIHL Botany Swarm. So, Mr. Mustache, Dr. J, what are you looking forward to in this series?
Well, if this series is anything like the results from last year, we are in for a wild weekend. Now, this is a very evenly matched teams here, as the New Zealand Ice Blacks are ranked 36 in the world, and the Aussie Mighty Roos are ranked 30th. So on paper, you might give the advantage to the Mighty Roos. However, this is home ice advantage here for New Zealand, and they also have the advantage of 10 extra roster spots where they can use to mix and match lines as needed throughout this back-to-back-to-back 3-game test weekend.
Yeah, you've got a great point there, Joel. If it does come down to a decider on Saturday night, Game 3, we could see some tired legs, and perhaps, you know, with the New Zealanders having a few fresher buddies out there, that could be to their advantage. But looking up and down this roster, where's the key matchup for you?
Well, I would say Nathan Walker would be a player to watch, but unfortunately, he is training for the Washington Capitals right now, and it is not available for the Aussie side.
Yep.
So I'm going to focus my attention on the goaltending matchup. The Ice Blacks have two red-hot goaltendings coming into this weekend with Chaba Margos and Daniel Lee, who both had save percentages greater than 93% in the NZIHL this year, which is phenomenal considering that goalies are averaging 40 shots a game in that high-powered league. But on the other side, they're going to be going up against the Aussie team without their top goaltender, Anthony Kimlin, who was the 2018 goaltender of the year in the Aussie League. So big shoes to fill on the Aussie side with a couple young guns that are just 22 years old.
Yeah, not wrong there. They could surprise us though, but it does seem like you're picking the Ice Blacks to take this. But let's see what the New Zealand players and coaches have to say for themselves.
All right, we're here with Anatoly, the head coach for the Ice Blacks. Now, Anatoly, what can you tell me about this Aussie side that you'll be facing this weekend?
They have a pretty strong team. They have a few high-end guys and a young guy, so that they have a good blend of experience and young blood. So I think they actually have a stronger team than they had last year, but we will be competitive.
Because of course last year they took the test in a very tight match. What are you looking for the most?
Well, they win. I mean, honestly, we've been unlucky in a way last year. We won first game. There was a tight game in the second game, 1-0 till they scored an empty net in the end, and then shootout. I mean, that sucks to lose those games in the shootout, but that's the way it is. So this year we're looking to at least 2 wins. 3 would be nice.
All right, Rick, you are a veteran Ice Black. What is it like going up against the Mighty Roos?
It's always good to play them. You know, they play in a division above us, so whenever we get the chance to play them, we can really kind of compare where we're at and work on the things that we need to kind of push ourselves to hit that level. And I don't think as a nation we're too far off it. So with the introduction of the Winter Games, it's been really great for us, especially at the end of our season where most of the guys are still in relatively good shape, to really have a good competition. And I think last year's competition was some of the best hockey I've played, so if it's anything like that, it's going to be pretty special this year.
All right, Ben, so this was your first training as an Ice Black. How did it feel?
Oh, it was pretty intense. I did not expect to be that high, but it was really good, like to catch up with all of the boys, because I obviously don't know everybody, so it's quite cool. I had a bit of pressure coming in, but yeah, no, I feel good now.
All right, guys, so Game 1 of the 2018 Trans-Tasman Challenge is tonight, New Zealand versus Australia. The game will be streaming live on the NZIHL YouTube from 7 p.m, so make sure you're tuning in there for all the action.
Yeah, I know that I'm excited. I think I can speak for both of us when we're ready to drop the puck.
And if you're in Queenstown, go to Event Finder and get yourself some tickets, because it's going to be a barn burner tonight.